major delay that we've been having thus far on our 9th edition of Englishing with Jings. But we're here, and wow, it's a beautiful day outside. And I can say this, not so much a beautiful day inside. We've had some technical difficulties. We've had some recording issues. I apologize for this. But like I said, we're here. We're still going to be here for 2 hours. We're streaming live on Instagram only right now. So this is your opportunity to get here on Instagram or here on Zoom and talk to us. And speaking of that, let me give you the Zoom number on Instagram here so you guys can jump on here with me if you'd like to. Okay, this is our Zoom ID. If you'd like to join the meeting on Zoom. Okay. So, 9th edition, Englishing with Jings. I'm your host, Brandon Lobshire. Yeah, YouTube is giving us some serious problems today. YouTube today, thumbs down. Sorry. Okay, first and foremost, happy Mother's Day to all of you excellent mothers out there. This is your special day. Although our topic is travel today, I invite every mother to come on here and talk and tell us your travel stories, because that's our topic today, travel, people. What are your favorite destinations? Where do you plan on going once this pandemic is finished? And by the way, I feel that it's coming to an end. Here in Serbia, where I live, we have raised the state of emergency. So, no more state of emergency, no more curfews. We can travel freely within this country. We don't have to be inside at a certain time anymore. This is fabulous, completely fabulous. So, there's been a heightened sense of freedom. And I don't say this lightly, throughout this country. Let me see, since Wednesday, we've been free to travel wherever we want. Like I said, within the country, with no restrictions. And you can just see in people's faces outside that they're happy. It's almost like the entire country has been released from jail. That's what it seems like. That's what it felt like to be inside our homes for, God, 8 weeks nearly. This is frustrating. So hopefully all of these other surrounding countries will follow soon. And then maybe we can start traveling again. That's the topic, travel. I cannot wait. I really cannot wait to travel. It's going to be great. I mean, we all need a holiday right now. That's all there is to it. So, okay, we already have a hand raised. This is great. And it's my friend Tiger. Let's see if I can bring him on here real quick. Okay, for some reason, it's not letting me take Tiger. Okay, I can write you a message. Bear with me, people on Instagram. Technical difficulties all around today. Why can't I bring Tiger on for a video or audio chat? What's happening today? This is crazy. Technology is not cooperating at all. I don't get it. I just don't understand here. It's not giving me the option to bring Tiger on, so I can only chat. Okay, weird. Tiger, if you can hear me, if you're watching, I don't know why I can't do video or audio with you right now, Bubs. Only chat. Aha, here we go. Figured it out. Still says chat. Tiger.
Hi.
Yeah, there you are. How's it going, buddy? For some reason, I could not bring you on. I could only send you messages. How are you? You good?
Why I can see the Jing's learning people?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Your boss.
Oh, well, my boss is being my boss. I'm the host. What, do you want to see my boss?
Why?
Do you want to see my? Hold on. Am I not good enough? Do you want to see my boss?
No. Teacher, I see it. I come on Zoom, for like 10 minutes, and I see your boss. Why?
Oh, okay. For some reason, nothing is working right today. So we're having a lot of problems, and I'm sorry for that. How long have you been waiting?
Like 3 to 5 minutes.
Oh boy, I'm really sorry about that. Okay, well, no big deal. You're here. I apologize. So, okay, you know what today's subject is, right?
Yes, travel.
Okay, so where do you want to travel next? I know you've traveled to a few places. You've told me. Whenever we have the option to travel again, where would you like to go? Not New York, because it's too bad. You want to go to Serbia?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
And why?
Because I want to see you.
That is so cool. Okay, that's one option. I told you I really want to take my family to Taiwan. I think that's probably a better option for now. I think that we'll come see you before you come see us.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think about something that is very funny.
Uh-oh. Tell everybody. You're in front of the whole. You're telling the whole world right now. So remember that.
Teacher, we want to let you a surprise. So you want to let us a surprise. So we go on an airplane and you go on the airplane same time. So we go on there and call you, and you come to Taiwan and call me.
And you guys go to Serbia at the same time, right? That would be crazy. That's like something from the movies, huh?
Yeah.
No, listen, we'll make sure we plan for that one. That's no problem. Okay, so anywhere else though besides Serbia? Would you like to go back to the United States? Would you like to come to Europe, to a different place?
I know.
Where?
Taiwan.
Oh, well, I know you're in Taiwan. No, where do you want to go?
Taipei.
Tiger, you live really close to Taipei. That's not traveling. I don't know, like maybe France, see in Paris to see the Eiffel Tower.
I know.
Where?
Moon.
I want to go to the moon. I think that would be awesome. So listen, when you decide to do that, let me know. I'll go with you.
Teacher, what is on your background?
This is the airport. You like
Teacher,
that?
but they are not wearing. Teacher.
I'm waving at people on Instagram. Hi, Helena. Hi, Celia. I'm on Instagram too, so I'm waving to people. Everybody on Instagram, I'm actually on Zoom, which I left the number for, and I'm speaking to my #1 super student, Tiger, from Taiwan right now. So this is what you hear me doing. You know what, Tiger? I think that I definitely want to come to Taiwan eventually. My list is so long with different countries that I want to visit, but I told you, when I come to Taiwan, I have to meet you and your family, and you have to meet mine. We have to at least go out to eat or something. So we have to make that happen soon, I think.
They are losing something.
Who is?
The background, the people.
What are they losing? No, listen, these people are walking to their terminal, and this man's sitting and waiting for his plane, see?
Nope.
What?
They're not doing, they're not, what is that? They are not, wearing something.
What do you mean?
They're not wearing something.
This man's on his laptop. He has pants and a shirt. These people have their clothes on. What are you talking about?
Mask.
Oh my God, you're so right. I didn't even think about that. Okay, everybody on YouTube, I have to explain this. Give me 1 second, Tiger. Okay, on Zoom, if you come to Zoom like Tiger is right now, I have a background, a virtual background. This is just my office that you see right now, but I have a virtual background, and it's a simulated airport background. And there's people walking around trying to get to their planes. And my ever so attentive student Tiger says that the people that are in the airport aren't wearing their masks. He's right. This kid is so observant. And that's how good he is. He's even better with his English, if you can't, because you guys can't hear this conversation right now. But oh my God, he's so right. Tiger, you get bonus points today. You always notice things that I don't. How do you, this is like your superpower, I think. Really. Every time I type to you when we're in class, you're like, wait a minute, that's not, it. You put that there. It's not supposed to be there. Or if I capitalize a word, you're like, that shouldn't be capitalized. He's good, guys. He's really good.
Sure. And the man on the laptop don't have anything. It have a logo or something.
It's not a really nice laptop. It's no brand.
Yeah, and why is the airplane don't have the
no logo?
No, no logo. And why the airplane the air 烟怎么说啊the air, the white air.
White air? That's just the glass. The glass has a reflection. That's all that is. Those white things, those are the beams inside the airport reflecting off the glass.
No, teacher, but why it don't have the
You mean like it doesn't have the jet stream behind it?
Yeah.
Because it's just taking off. It doesn't have it yet. It hasn't reached the speed. It has to get in the air and then. then it starts to come out. But you saw this. Hey, you understand and you see things that I don't. You are amazing, man.
You cannot do the thing.
You what now?
I cannot. I cannot share screen.
Oh, you know what? Here, can I put you on? Let me see if I can put you on video. No, I can't. Yeah, we're having problems today. Let's see. Disable chat. No. Can't do it. Can't do it. I have no idea. Everybody on Instagram, it has been a nightmare today so far because we have had so many different technical difficulties. In today's modern world, I don't understand how we can have so many problems in such little time. But we're here. We're on Zoom. We're on Instagram. I'm with the best student that I have, Mr. Tiger. He lives in Taiwan, and we're live with him, and you can do the same. You guys can come on here and talk. And maybe we could even share your video. I don't know. We'll see. Problems. Okay. One last question before we let you loose, Tiger. What's your favorite place that you've been so far for travel? You've traveled a few places.
All place.
Which one? Which country's been your favorite so far?
Oh.
Was it New York?
New York and Japan. Korea,
Tokyo, right?
And Taiwan.
Of course, Taiwan. Where did you go in Korea? Did you go to Seoul?
I don't know the place because I just been for one time.
Okay. I guess it was the capital. That's Seoul. So, golly, you've been to Seoul, you've been to Tokyo, and you've been to New York. You've been to 3 of the biggest major cities in the world. You're so lucky.
Yeah, I've been to Japan, Korea, Taiwan, China, and what is Singapore?
That's 5.
And what is that?
Macau?
Yeah, Macau.
Hong Kong?
Hong Kong is China.
Ah, okay.
And South China.
South, you can't do China twice. So 7.
Yeah.
I count Hong Kong as being by itself because it's not really China, kind of. Okay, so 7 different. And how old are you? Tell everybody, Tiger. You're 9, right?
Yeah.
Wow. 7 different places and you're 9. You're so lucky.
What do I've been?
You are so lucky. Okay, for everybody and for you, Tiger. Here's the plate.
I say New York.
Oh yeah. Wait, no, you didn't. That's 8.
Oh.
That's 8. So you've been to the United States too. That's 8. Okay, I'm going to say the countries that I've been to. Okay. United States, Mexico, Italy, Poland, Germany, Macedonia, Greece. 7 for me, and the United States, obviously, because that's where I lived. 8 countries. So I'm right there with you. I have the same.
Yay. Teacher, I have a question.
Okay, one question, and then I'm gonna go to my questions and my comments.
Why do you like 3 and 13?
He's gonna do this to me every single show. Because those are the best numbers in the universe. That's why.
Teacher, why do you don't like 1 quadrillion?
I don't. What?
1 quadrillion.
1 cajillion?
Yeah.
Do you know why I don't like 1 cajillion?
Why?
Because every time you write it in our chat box during class, it freezes the chat box. That's why. All right, Tiger, you're bad sometimes. Okay.
Nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the other people. You're taking all my time, man.
This is what show?
Hey.
This is the first show.
The first show? What do you mean?
The have three times, I think.
What do you mean 3 times?
Like
I don't get it.
One part, 2 parts, 3 parts.
Oh, like taking breaks and stuff, you mean?
Yeah. You have 3 or 4 or 2.
Okay, I'm only taking 1 break today, so the show will have 2 parts. Come back in the second half, in the second hour, and we'll talk again.
I think
All right.
I need to go to dinner.
Where are you going?
We are going for a dinner.
Ooh, this sounds cool.
Thank you.
Must be nice. Hey, listen, guys, it's awesome to hear you. And you, no matter what, even if you guys don't come back in the second half, I'll see you tomorrow in class.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Okay,
Bye.
Bye.
Guys, that is definitely the best student that I've ever had since I started teaching, and his mother. They're from Taiwan, and they're great, super great. And you should hear the English between both of them. It's perfect. Mom lived in New York for quite some time and went to school there. So great, completely great. Okay, back to Instagram. We have Celia, we have Helena, and we have Jane soon. And okay, hello to everybody on Instagram. Once again, I have to apologize for technical difficulties. It's been really bad today, but okay, we're here. We talked to Tiger, Englishing with Jing's 9th edition. Travel is the subject. Happy Mother's Day to all of you most excellent mothers out there. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. You gave us life. So this is your day to shine. No doubt about that. Thank you. Okay, have a couple of different comments here. Let's see. Celia says, I am planning a road trip to go to Europe. A road trip? Ooh, you want to drive through Europe? This sounds great. I plan on doing this with my family eventually. We would like to visit quite a few different locations within Europe. It is definitely a beautiful country to explore. I agree, Celia. Okay, we have a private comment on Zoom. Okay, I've been to China. Xiamen, I hope I said that right. Beijing and Shanghai, Taiwan, Korea, UK, Malaysia. This is cool. This is definitely a nice little list. And I want to go to Russia, Easter Island, Amsterdam, Norway, and give away stuff. Okay, sounds good. Be sure to stop in Serbia and give me some stuff. I'm just kidding. Oh my goodness. Stretch time. I need the coffee. I need the coffee. What coffee? This coffee. So good. My goodness, it's 11:02 and we're not even halfway through the show. Wow. Such a bad morning. I have to stop talking about it. Nothing but positive vibes for the rest of this 2-hour segment. Okay. And speaking of this segment, and speaking of Englishing with Jing's, and speaking of Jing's Learning Center, I wanted to let everybody know that we will be announcing the winner of our giveaway. So all of you ladies need to get your pictures with your mothers and write your little detailed experience and you can have this giveaway. We'll draw the winner tomorrow, and it will be announced at 12 p.m. This is tomorrow, May 11th. So it looks like some nice stuff for you ladies. So, I'm not too educated when it comes to creams and stuff like that, lotions, but it looks nice. So be sure to stop and enter for this giveaway. Looks like a very, very nice giveaway. Okay, guys, we'll be taking a break after 1 hour, whenever that comes. And I also want to let everybody know that we're accepting classes at Jing's Learning Center where you can improve your English through English conversation, where we help you focus on grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, and sentence structure. Listen, our teachers are so experienced, and they definitely help everybody improve their English every single class. You will walk away feeling great about your English. So, having said that, we'll leave links, and we need you to visit the links and let us know, and we'll squeeze you in, as we say in the United States. We'll squeeze you in the schedule. No problem. Okay. Jane Soon says, I love Korea, the food, the weather. I would love to visit Seoul. I have some students from Korea, so they all mentioned to me that it would be great to visit Seoul. That sounds great. But she says less people knowing English. I can see this. Now, okay, as an American, I would always think that maybe South Korea would be on the cutting edge of English speaking, because the United States and South Korea are very close, especially politically and militarily. Militarily, is that a word? You know what I mean? So I would think that there would be a big presence about English speakers in South Korea, but I've heard a few times now that it's pretty rare. So, okay, Jane Soon says, if you lost the way, you'll be talking with cows and chickens. That's not good. Hey, but the cows and chickens, they speak universal English, so you'll still get directions. They might not be correct, but you will get directions. Okay, yeah, I always thought that South Korea would be very heavily influenced by English speaking. And I should say the students that I've worked with from Korea definitely have good English skills, but I don't know. It seems like it doesn't matter where my students are from in Asia, whether it be China, South Korea, Japan, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Macau, Vietnam, Cambodia, Taiwan, Thailand. They all speak good English. There's no doubt about that. I said Taiwan twice. That was for you, Tiger, and your mom. Taiwan twice. Yeah, it's amazing how educated my Asian students are when it comes to English. See, that's one thing that I can say. I've spoke to students from over 40 countries around the world, and they all learn English at their schools, usually in elementary, high school, and even at their universities. But it seems that they definitely only cover grammar, vocabulary, reading, and writing. They don't ever practice speaking. I hear that it's starting to be a little bit more popular these days, but all of my students that are, say, 21 or older, they all tell me this same thing. So that's where Englishing with Jing's and Jing's Learning Center come in handy. We will have you speaking English fast. Definitely. Tiger is one of my best students. If you're here on Zoom, you heard the way he speaks. It works. It definitely works, people. Although about 85% of that credit goes to his mother. There's no doubt about that. Okay. Back to Celia. Let's see. She's saying kimbab. Okay. She really misses the kimbab. And she's saying the Koreans insist speaking in their own language no matter what. Okay, I need to learn about this kimbap. And it sounds like, okay, Jane soon saying a small part of people can speak Mandarin in Korea. That's helpful. Okay, kimbap. Give me 1 second here, people. I need to research this kimbap. Okay, kimbap. Let's see what this is about. It's kimbap. Okay. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks like sushi to me. Yeah, Korean sushi roll. Okay. This looks very good. Here, I can share this with all my peeps. Okay, I'm not getting KIMBAB though. Celia's telling me no. Let's see. Yeah, there's no such thing as. Hold on. Okay, if you're watching, Celia, is this it? This is what kimbap. This is what I'm getting. Is this what you speak of? I'm going to share screen with everybody. Let's see. Maybe. Uh-oh, I'm having technical difficulties. Go figure. Oh, Lord. Now I can't go back to my Zoom page. Oh, no. What is happening today? Oh, my goodness. Is my mouse not working? What's going on here? I lost my. Oof. Give me 1 second. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is just not working out today. Okay, well, at least that's it. I guess I'm really focusing on Instagram now because on my PC, I can't even go to my Zoom meeting now. It's gone. Okay, she says this looks like the kimbap that she was talking about. Jane soon says they appreciate the color of food. I appreciate the color of food. So does my wife. Based on 5 colors. Cool. This sounds cool. One day I will visit. Definitely. Why can't I go to Jing's Learning? I mean, my. Oh my goodness. People, I can't even go to my Zoom now. Oh my gosh. Give me 1 minute. I apologize. Oh, this is so not professional. Why did I have to share the screen? I just messed everything up. Nutrition balanced. Hey, all Asians seem to be healthy to me. Not the case back in my country. We like to eat that greasy food back in the United States. Hey, I'm back. I can't believe it. Okay. Whew, don't touch any buttons. Okay. Yeah, I want to try this kimbap. It looks good. Oh, that's so wrong. I can't believe you just said that. Okay. I like sushi. My family likes sushi. So maybe that's not sushi, the kimbap, but it looks like sushi to me, so I'm willing to try. Let's put it that way. Celia says, greasy food, greasy face. That's what happens. You eat the greasy food, you get the greasy face. Okay, people. Let's see here. 9th edition of Englishing with Jings. Travel is our subject. Happy Mother's Day. I can't say this enough. Mothers, you are so appreciated. We love you with every fiber of our beings. You know, a mother's position in this life is so special. They literally form us and train us from such a young age. And we're so thankful for this. You teach us morals and values and manners, and you educate us. From the time we're in the womb, you begin talking to us. Mothers are great. Mothers are definitely great. I have a special situation. When it's Mother's Day, I think of my grandmother because she is my mother. She raised me. So I know she's not watching because she's not one with technology, but Mom, I love you so much. You did everything for me. And I always think of you now that I'm 6,000 miles away. And God, I miss you and I love you. I hope you're enjoying this day because this is your day. Still locked down back in Chicago. So that's what's sad. She probably won't get many visitors today. What can we do? This is the world we live in right now. And like I said earlier in the show, I'm so lucky because here in Serbia, the state of emergency has been lifted. We are free to roam. It feels great. But then I think about all of my family and friends back in the United States, and they don't have this luxury right now. So this is really sad. But hopefully it's handled correctly by the powers that be. And one of these days soon, everybody will be free and they won't have to worry. I hate to say this, but I think if the United States continues to be opened like it is right now, there's going to be a lot of cases. So fingers crossed for all my people back home. Jane Soon says, I suggest do not travel in the hot season. This is a rule of thumb in the United States. If you want to travel to places that are really hot, like Florida, for example, oh my God, don't do it in the summertime. You will melt. You will die in the heat. I've always been one of those people that likes to travel to really hot places in the wintertime when I lived in Chicago, because in the winter in Chicago, we can sometimes see temperatures of -30, -30 people. So that's when it's time to get on the big bird and fly to Florida or California or Louisiana, somewhere down south in the United States. There's so many destinations to get away from the cold. Thank God. I don't know. I mean, if I was rich, I would have flown to places like, I don't know, any tropical paradise outside of the United States. Bali. I always think of Bali, somewhere in Indonesia. I don't know why. This always just looked beautiful to me as a child, but that's where I think I would go. Maybe Tahiti, Cancun. There's so many different beautiful tropical places to go to when it's winter time. Oh my God. But 99% of the time, I would stay in Chicago in the really, really cold weather and suffer just like everybody else. But okay, once you're used to that negative 30, it's no big deal, really. Okay, people, we are not simulcasting like I promised. We are technically only recording on Instagram right now, but we will definitely have videos on Facebook and YouTube later. Actually, are we live on Facebook right now? If my boss is listening, she can say no, we're not. Okay. Only on Zoom and Instagram. But that's okay, people. We're still getting the message out there. There's still people that are participating. No big deal. Not as many as usual, but that's okay. We still appreciate all of the participation that we've had thus far. So okay, I'm going to go ahead and talk about my experiences with travel. When I lived in California, because I lived in San Diego for a few years, my mother, my actual mother, biological mother, lived in Ventura, California, actually in Santa Barbara, California at that time. And we went to Ensenada and Rosarita, Mexico. This is in Baja, California, but still Mexico, for a vacation. And it was beautiful. White sand, clear blue water. The servants that work at these resorts are running to you to get you your next drink. Paradise, complete paradise. I would definitely go there again if I had the opportunity. I mean, let's see, that's probably the best tropical paradise that I've been to. Living in San Diego was great too, trust me, but Mexico was great. Let's see here. When it comes to Europe, the most beautiful city that I think I've seen so far would have to be, oh man, that's a tough one. Okay, let's not go with beautiful city because they're all beautiful. The most interesting city that I've visited so far is definitely Athens, Greece. What an ancient, interesting city. My family climbed to the top of the Acropolis, and the ancient Greek ruins are beautiful to see with your own eyes. Pictures never do justice. I highly suggest if anybody has the opportunity to visit Greece, do it. When you're up towards the top of the Acropolis, you have a view of the entire city of Athens, and it is breathtaking. It truly is. You can see the sea, you see the whole entire city, and let me tell you, Athens, Greece is huge. It's so big. I never realized how big it actually is. There's so many fun things to do in the city of Athens too. I highly recommend it. I really do. And what am I talking about? Tropical paradises. Okay, Mexico was fun, but the best tropical paradise that I've had so far was in Greece. We visited a Greek island this last summer, and it was amazing. So let me think. We stayed in Avia, which was great. We visited Skiathos, amazing, and we visited Athens. This was the best vacation I've ever been on in my life. So I recommend it. I really do. There's so many different locations that we want to see, though. My family is a family of travelers, so we're ready to go to every single continent in this world. We want to touch down in South America, Africa, Asia, Australia. There's no restrictions when it comes to travel in my family. We're willing and excited to see all different cultures, all different landmarks in this entire world. One place that we really want to go to is Machu Picchu in Peru, in South America. This is a dream. We definitely want to see this. Okay, Celia says, I almost died in Malaysia, I remember. Not good. Definitely hot in Malaysia. I know this. And she doesn't know what the reason is, but every time she travels to Taiwan in the summer, it's even hotter than Hong Kong and so rainy. That's one thing that my students from Taiwan definitely complain about is rain, and heat. I hear this a lot, but I have students from Hong Kong that also complain about the heat. So it sounds like Taiwan and Hong Kong are both hot. But I think, yeah, I'm sure Taiwan is south of Hong Kong, so that makes it even more hot, of course. I want to visit these places so bad. I really do. I've seen pictures. I have students from these areas, and it sounds amazing. So one of these days. See, that's the problem with Asia. There's so many different locations that I want to visit. I don't know where to start. Everybody come on here, and I know I'm speaking definitely to a majority of Asia during this show. Come on and give me some suggestions. Where should I visit? What are the top locations to visit in Asia from your perspective? I mean, obviously, if I visit South Korea, it's going to be Seoul. If I visit Japan, it'll be Tokyo. I still consider Hong Kong and Taiwan completely separate countries or entities to mainland China. So those are both great locations. I don't know, Beijing, Shanghai. What else? I hear South China is beautiful. This is also a tropical paradise. I would also like to visit Tibet. My wife and I have also talked about for a long time about visiting Tibet, maybe Nepal in Asia. I mean, name it. And I'll visit. See, I've never really thought about visiting any places. You know what? Here, I want to look at. No, I don't. I'm not touching anything. I'll end up not seeing myself on Zoom again. I can't do that. What are some other locations in Asia? I mean, you have all kinds of countries that I'm not mentioning right now. You have Indochina, you have Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos. You have obviously Indonesia, you have the Philippines. I don't know. I mean, there's so many great places. I don't know where to go. Okay, I'm having an anonymous comment here. Go to the spot where Avatar took place in Wunan. Where's Wunan? Is that China? If you're still watching. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't search anything right now. I'm sorry. If I do, I'll lose my Zoom. Something's wrong. Chang Jiaji? Okay, I'm not sure. Is this in mainland China or a different country? Mainland China, okay. I'll have to look for that one later. Yeah, that looks beautiful. That must be South China, right? South China, maybe? No? Oh, not really. Okay. I'm wrong. Definitely West China, though, right? I haven't seen Avatar for a long time, but I remember it being beautiful. Definitely. Jane Soon is saying, she remembers her day in Beijing, frozen but happy. Really cold? Wait a minute, what's freezing in Beijing? Does it snow in Beijing? Because, oh my God, travel to Chicago, where I lived my entire life almost in the winter. I would love to see some of these people that lived in like Hong Kong or Taiwan come to Chicago in the winter. Oh my God, it is a frozen wonderland. Everything's ice outside. Celia is saying she misses the palace. Obviously, the palace is in Beijing, the capital, right? Yeah. Bad thing is so many people in the bus, she could not breathe, says Jane. Okay. Beijing looks beautiful. Okay. I want to visit the Great Wall. Ever since I was a kid, I've been infatuated with the Great Wall. So that's something that I definitely have to see. And it's funny because I mention this to my students from mainland China, and they say it's every one of them, same response. That's no big deal. It's just a wall, a really big wall. The history behind the wall, the fact that you can see that wall from space, it's huge. I want to walk on the Great Wall. I think that would be so awesome. Am I alone? Maybe it's because I'm from the United States and this is just something that I've never really had so much experience with. We don't hear so much in the US about China. I don't know why that is. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wondered about China. Like I see a few things here and there, and obviously you can research just about anything you want on the beautiful internet, but I still don't know much about China. I mean, I've learned some things from my students, but the Great Wall seems fascinating to me. If anybody's listening, have you been to the Great Wall and is it cool? Do you suggest this? Maybe Celia or Jane. Jane says China has changed a lot. I can see this. And Celia is saying she had the chance, but didn't because it was snowing. Okay, so it snows heavily in Beijing. Didn't know that. Okay. Beijing's to the north, right? Beijing's in the north of China. I'm an idiot when it comes to geography with China. Beijing's towards the north, I think, right? It has to be if it's snowing. See, I don't have my map open and I can't because if I do, then I might lose Zoom. Can't do that. Where are we at with time here? I don't want this to just end. Jane says her friends in Shanghai are so rich. Oh my God, my hair looks weird. It looks fuzzy. It's not really this fuzzy. And by the way, I did it myself. Okay. My friends in Shanghai are so rich, says Jane soon. I can see a lot of rich people living in the capital. That makes sense. Sure, of course. All of the capital cities of every state in the United States is where the rich people live. Makes sense. But I've always been under the impression that there's a lot of rich people in Hong Kong too, no? It's so expensive to live there. People must be rich. There has to be a few. Okay, peeps, I think we're coming up on 1 hour now. I'm not positive. Maybe I can ask the boss. I'm so lost on time today because we had such a late start. Where are we at, boss? Chime in, help me out here. I'm completely lost. Is it break time yet? Not that I want to take a break. I just want to make sure that everything is proper. Shanghai's are luxury. Okay. See, that's what I thought. Shanghai would be rich. I don't know. This is like, okay, Shanghai is definitely more industrial, I think. There's a lot of business in Shanghai. Okay, from what I understand, Beijing is the capital, and I think this is where it's more historic China. Shanghai is modern. This is the modern capital, I would say, of China, where there's a lot more industry, a lot more shopping, things like this. And Shenzhen as well. This is like the innovative city in China where everything's developed. This is what I've learned from my students. Please let me be right. I pay attention to everything they tell me. Sometimes I get these cities mixed up though. So, okay, people, we're going to take a 15-minute break and then we'll be back. So stay tuned. Don't leave. We still have a little time left when I come back. So leave your comments, leave your questions, and I'll be back. And we'll continue this blockbuster show. We'll see you in 15. And we're live on Zoom. We're going to conclude our show in about 15 minutes. Once again, I apologize for the technical difficulties that we've experienced today. This won't happen next week or ever again. At least as much as we can control the situation. There wasn't much control today. I don't know what happened. It seems that YouTube is cursed for some reason. Facebook too. I don't know. Whatever. Really it doesn't matter because we still had a good show. We still had some comments. We still had a live guest. And it was good. We talked a little bit about travel. Travel is such a broad topic, and we should have had a lot more, but okay. This is what we were allowed, and we took advantage of it, and I feel good. Do you guys feel good? I hope so. Okay, so I want to mention one more time that we are having the big giveaway tomorrow at 12 o'clock. So be sure to enter for the giveaway on Jing's Learning on Instagram. And this looks like a really great prize, guys. As you know, I'm not a female, so I'm not so sure about lotions and creams and stuff, but it looks nice. Hello, Nancy on Instagram. How are you? Unfortunately, we only have like 12 minutes left, Nancy. But if you'd like to comment about travel, oh my goodness, it would be appreciated. It's been a really, really tough day for the show today. We've had some really bad technical difficulties, but you're just joining, so you didn't get to experience them. This is a good thing. But back to the general topic. Get on Instagram and enter for that chance to win the giveaway. We'll be announcing the winner at 12 p.m. tomorrow, May 11th. And good luck to everybody. And once again, happy Mother's Day to every wonderful mother out there. You truly are the inspiration of your children. And today is your day to shine. So I hope that all of the children are doing great things for their mother today. I will be calling my mother back in the United States and wishing her the best regards possible. So having said that, I wish we could all travel right now. It's not so possible in this crazy time that we're having. But I think soon that'll change. I think we'll be able to jump on the bird that you see behind me here on the Zoom, not so much here on Instagram. Don't have the virtual background on Instagram. Just a little note for Instagram. Make it to where we can put virtual backgrounds for our live videos. Thank you. Okay, people, it's been great. Nancy says, Happy Mother's Day. Exactly. This is such an important day. Kind of different. Here in Serbia, where I'm living, we already had Mother's Day last month, 2 months ago. March. Yeah, in March, I think. Yeah, pretty sure. So that already happened, but pretty much everywhere else in the world, I shouldn't say everywhere, a majority of countries celebrate Mother's Day today. And this is such an important day. Every single year, I've always brought some beautiful flowers to my mother back in the United States and just let her know how much I appreciate her on this day. And I can't do that this year because I'm 6,000 miles away in a different country. And I don't think it's possible to have flowers sent to her in Chicago because pretty much everybody's on lockdown. And I'm willing to bet that the floral shops are not delivering flowers this year. This is sad. Otherwise, I would have arranged for that to happen. But okay, I will call her. I will tell her Happy Mother's Day. And we will have a great conversation as we always do. Oh, people, Englishing with Jing's 9th edition today has been a rather interesting edition. We spoke about travel. We were blocked from YouTube and Facebook for some really weird reason. I don't know. Maybe this is a direct result of the COVID-19. Maybe they're just not operating so efficiently right now. Facebook, YouTube, not happy with you today. But okay, this won't, like I said, this won't happen next week. I have to tell you, everybody, we meet at least 30 minutes prior to the show, and we get everything fully operational far before the show starts. And this just wasn't possible today. For some reason, they just weren't allowing us to do anything that we normally do. So I take personal responsibility for this failure that we had today. And I want to extend my apologies to everybody out there. Not cool. But okay, we still had the show. We had some fun. I'm so disappointed. Anyway, I want to take advantage of this last 7 minutes and be completely positive. People, we're offering English classes at Jing's Learning Center, where we help perfect people's English conversational skills, and we help perfect vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, and sentence structure. And we do this in a fun way. All of our students love their classes. They love their teachers. Our teachers have a lot of experience, and it's definitely been a successful operation for some time now. So, having said this, please visit our Facebook, our Instagram, and our YouTube, where we will leave links so you can sign up for class. That's right. We're accepting students right now. The demand is definitely heavy, but we can squeeze you in. This is not a problem. And like I said, our teachers are great. I'm one of them. You might get lucky and have me. Really, it doesn't matter who you have because everybody's great. And our teachers are highly successful and very, very educated and trained. We have a lot of years experience between our teachers. And what can I say? They're wonderful. And they're also mothers. Yeah, every one of them are mothers. So happy Mother's Day to the teachers at Jing's Learning Center. You're appreciated. It's almost like they're mothers during class too, because these children, they definitely respect these teachers just like mothers. I'm the only not mother. I'm a man. So right now I'm the only man when it comes to teaching at Jing's Learning Center. But okay, you have your choice. We can make that happen for you if you want me. Oh, people. What can I say? Not the show that I imagined today, but thank God for the coffee. If it wasn't for the coffee, I don't know. I don't think I would have made it today. Okay, guys, this is going to conclude our 9th edition. Thank you so much for coming. Once again, happy Mother's Day. And you know what? Next week will be fulfilled with excitement and joy. I promise you, you heard it here first. So take care, and we'll see you soon. So long.